Now, joining us by phone is Paul Salem, the director of the Carnegie Middle East Center. Thank you for being with us today, Paul. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you well. Thank you.
Okay, first things first, we've just heard that Miati has referred the assassination case to the Judicial Council and an FBI team will be in the country. However, Martin Youssef, the Special Tribunal for Lebanon spokesperson, has said that the case could be referred to the STL, but only by the United Nations Security Council. Do you think this could actually happen?
I doubt that the Security Council will move in that direction. The Security Council now is divided over the conflict in Syria, and the assassination of General Hassan last Friday is actually part of this now rather global conflict over the future of the Assad regime, with the U.S., Europe, and a number of Middle Eastern countries on one side, and Russia, China, Iran, and the Assad regime and Hezbollah on the other. So I doubt that the Security Council would meet and agree and move on something like this.
Okay, all right, let's talk about the rift that's actually forming now between the March 14 and the March 8 alliances. We've got March 14 trying to boycott all of the official activity and saying that they want to bring down the government. Do you think this will be possible? And if it does, will the alliance be able to swiftly form a cabinet, if not letting Lebanon spiral into disorder?
I don't think this will be possible because even the backers of the March 14 movement in the Gulf, in Turkey, Europe, and the United States, while they, very much decry the assassination and car bombing that happened last Friday, while they also stand firm against the Assad regime and things of that nature, they have made very, very clear that they do not want, destabilization or a political vacuum in Lebanon. So, I think while the calls for a change of government from the March 14 coalition are understandable, that has been their position actually for many, many months. They are the opposition. It is natural that they do so. But I don't think neither internally, where, as long as Mr. Walid Jumblat maintains his support for the government, then there is a majority in parliament for that government. And regionally and internationally, there isn't currently support for a change of government. Now, if March 14, March 8, and others can come to a consensus agreement about either a national unity government or what's sometimes called a technocratic or neutral government, that would be well and good. But the climate today between March 14 and March 8 is understandably very, very polarized. So I don't think that will be possible. So I think regionally, internationally, the sense now is to support the Miati government. It's not perfect, it has many faults, but at least it is managing to preserve some stability and normalcy in Lebanon at a time when there's a major confrontation taking place just next door.
Paul Salem, thank you for being with us today.
Thanks.
Now, coming up next, Barack Obama pummeled Mitt Romney as an all-over-the-map on foreign policy, but the race for the president is still close. More after the break.